how y'all doing? Trust everybody's doing great. Yes, because I am. Thank God. Yes, so today I just want to talk to us briefly about our perception about of church. I've heard things like I'm not going to that church anymore. I don't know, because most people or some people had some bitter experience or aftertaste in a relationship they had with people in the church, and over time that kind of builds resentment and hurt, and they're like, you know what, I'm not going to church never again. Or some people might even say, if this is Christianity, then I don't want anything to do with it. So I'm here to let you know, in case you haven't found out, the church is like a hospital. Almost everybody you see in a church is still a work in progress. None of us have been judged. None of us have been certified righteous or pure or holy or no. So rather than having that high expectations or having that high hopes that would be dashed, and then that could lead to some sort of unfavorable events, rather than having such high hopes, why not focus on renewing your mind and hoping that the hospital which you've gone to, which is a church, would, God would work in you and through you. Say, for instance, a young lady got into a relationship with a supposed partner or brother, and she was hoping that this person is going to be holy and sanctified in every way, and then they got heartbroken or maybe got jilted, or for whatever reason, vice versa, maybe a lady to a guy as well. And then you see people generalizing and saying, oh no, count me out if this is your church. No. So as long as you are dealing with people or humans, still know that humans, we've got frailty. People will definitely be people. Things are gonna happen. So don't put total trust in people, and maybe when they falter, you kind of generalize. You use a subset to generalize a whole group of people. No. Just like you notice in the hospital, some people have been treated, but their issue keeps deteriorating by the day. It's so hard for them to recuperate. While some other people, their cases are so critical that they are being worked on. They are being operated. They are going through lots of therapy and stuff. While some other people too are the people who, if you notice, I've been to the hospital and I've noticed that some people are actually okay. But for one reason or the other, the ailment or whatever that is ailing them keeps resurfacing. Hence, they need to have a permanent bed in the hospital. Yes, I've seen that. I'm talking what I've actually seen. So you see, when you go to hospital, you have a lot of people. And also there are this set of people who, like, their case, it keeps getting worse by the day. Like, they've tried every options, they've tried everything just to get them back to their healthy self, but no. But in church, everybody is a work in progress, hoping to get healing, hoping to get salvation, hoping to get that help they need. Okay, so next time someone hurts you, or maybe next time someone from the church hurts you, just leave some space that they are also human. Things are going to happen. The fact that you saw them in church, the fact that you saw them looking holy, sanctified, tongue talking, doesn't mean they are all that. Okay? So that next time you're going to church, you just go there to worship God and pray that God will walk in you and walk through you, and not generalize and say, oh, I'm not going to go to church anymore, and maybe you start church hunting. When you start church hunting, they hurt you here, you get to the next place, they do this to you, you get to the next place. Then obviously, I don't know, because the chase is gonna keep going on and on and on. People are still gonna hurt you anyway. And also, don't forget that when God assembled his people, the devil actually was there present. And he asked him, what are you doing? He's like, he's just going to and fro, looking for who to, devour and stuff. So even in church, you could also see some agents of the devil. So you know that going to church or the church building doesn't mean that, hey, whoever I'm going to meet there is already all that spiritually. Yes, there are also people who are already there. Oh, dress up, get up, go to church. Don't, because of any ugly experience you've had with anybody, you now say you're not gonna go to church. I tell you, there is always a difference when you go in the presence of God. I tell you, wherever, if you're blessed to find a place that is in tune with your heart, like you feel that God's presence and anointing in the fellowship with the brethren, please do that. Don't let anybody deter or mar that for you. Okay? For me, there's this special touch and embrace and warmth I receive in the presence of God while fellowshipping amongst his children. Okay? So please don't go ahead and start saying church is this, church is that, and start church hunting, and you miss the essence of worship. Okay? As long as you know you're worshiping God in spirit and in truth, just accord people that tolerance and patience to also get to the level where you are, knowing that we are all work in progress. God is still working everybody and working out others. Okay? There are still so many that he's definitely leaving the 99s to go chase. Okay, so if you're also lucky to be planted, please don't make others feel uncomfortable. Remember, it's our Father's house. Okay, make the church a place that people might want to come. Be welcoming, be inviting. Don't let people have a sour or bitter experience because of you in the presence of God, and maybe you hurt people, and maybe that will make them or deter them from coming to worship God. There is beauty in seeing the children of God gather to worship him. Like the presence of God, you would feel it anytime, any day. Okay, so please don't generalize. If you had a bitter experience with any church member or whatever, don't generalize. Don't stop going to church because of that. Okay, stay.